Far Cry 6 has such a huge arsenal that it can be hard to know where to start. And even when you find a weapon you like, you'll need to spend a ton of time tinkering with it so that it fits your loadout just right. Luckily, you can find unique weapons around Yara which have some pretty potent modification presets, not to mention some of our favourite skins in the game. There are 49 to get in the base game all told, and you can find all their locations in our full Far Cry 6 guide on IGN.com, but these are the 10 best unique weapons you'll find in Far Cry 6. Before we get started with our picks, let's go over a few things. Unique weapons are versions of the standard weapons found throughout the game that offer distinct combinations of modifications. These weapons may have a mod that is normally unavailable for that weapon, a more powerful mod that may be prohibitively expensive, more mod slots than the standard version of that weapon allows, or all of the above. You'll often find that these perks work together to help suit a certain playstyle. With that in mind, you can't change the perks on a unique weapon like you can with a standard one. Also, this list won't include any of the Resolver weapons that you can buy from Juan or his dealers. While most of these weapons are incredibly fun and very silly, it takes a lot of uranium to buy multiple Resolver weapons, which can take ages to gather. They're definitely worth purchasing. I mean, look at this minigun. But unique weapons are effectively freebies, provided you don't get killed trying to get them. The Sharkbite is a modified version of the MS-16S semi-automatic rifle. It's perfect for the stealth guerrilla who lines up their headshots. You can unlock this weapon by clearing Roca Pequeña Sat Station in El Este. Steal a key or clear the outpost to unlock the armory. This gun includes a modded suppressor and the Keep It Cool mod that keeps your suppressor from overheating too fast and becoming much louder. While you can craft something similar to this pretty quickly at the start of the game, having a scope and suppressor of a higher quality early on means you can be that much more effective. The Hi-Fi is a modified SSG-P58 rifle with explosive rounds, a canted iron sight, and increased body shot damage. This is great for mid-range firefights where silence was never an option. You can find Hi-Fi in El Rancho Bicho, south of the Botanical Gardens in Valle de Oro. Simply head inside and find the chest at the foot of the bed. While the stopping power of this compact rifle won't take down a tank, its explosive rounds will hurt armoured infantry, trucks and light helicopters, while offering you versatility with its different scopes. What if you want more of an all-rounder, something to sneak around with that will also take down every soldier in front of you if things go south? Look no further than Urushi. This rifle comes with a silencer, laser sight, armor-piercing rounds, and the chance to heal when dealing damage. You can find Urushi in Esperanza, the city where the game begins. This is a high-level area, but the gun is just off the beaten path inside the restricted zone, so you could definitely get there early with a little sneaking. On the southeast of the city is a small concrete dock. You can find the gun there. While it doesn't have a scope, it's still very powerful. Its armor-piercing rounds will go through any helmet, and the bullets don't drop the same way an arrow from a bow will. Even if you miss your first headshot, it's strong enough to silently take out the enemy with body shots. Once you pick this one up, you may never put it back down. This next gun is silenced, but can cause utter chaos among a group of infantry. The SMG-issimo is a silenced MP7 that shoots incendiary rounds. It's a great backup for when your main gun runs out of ammo, but can also let you get away with setting fires and alarming troops without revealing your position. It's great for causing distractions to lure enemies away from a part of the outpost you may want to sneak into. You can find SMG-issimo in a small bar in Madrugada, east of Caverna River. Take out the 2 guards beside the chest and claim your prize. This next one is one of the most unique weapons on this list. While it may say shotgun in the description, the Com.Pew.Ter is more of Far Cry's equivalent to a Spartan kick than any firearm. It shoots single slug rounds, which means you will need to be a bit more accurate with it than your standard spread shot. But when this thing hits, it hits. You can find the Com.Pew.Ter at the Tyno Peak relay station. Head to the base of the tower, climb the ladder, and claim your prize at the top. How about the ultimate silent weapon? The Bullseye is one of 2 unique bows, but this compound bow is specifically good for taking out soldiers from a vantage point. The normal compound bow requires numerous camp upgrades and pesos to buy normally, or some serious luck when unlocking FND caches. So if you want a silent killing machine early on, this is a great choice. East of the Legends camp in Al Este is a road north of the Verde River. Up the hill past the checkpoint is a small restricted area filled with cages. In the cage at the back, through the tape, is your weapon. This bow gives you the range that the Urushi cannot offer. You can take out snipers, generals, well, anyone you want really, and you can do it in complete silence. Just make sure to pick up your arrows as you go along. Let's go over some sidearms that you could choose. As your last line of defense, these guns have the ability to save you in a pinch when they've got the right mods, or they can be a go-to tool in your arsenal of chaos. If you liked SMG-issimo's incendiary rounds, or Urushi's regenerating ability, in this little fire starter, you get both. Blood Drunk is an M9 that's here to help you get out of a pinch. By setting soldiers alight and potentially healing you at the same time, Blood Drunk lets you get some distance from your enemies as they try to put their own fires out, letting you get away and get some healing done. You can find the Blood Drunk in Jose's villa in Madrugada. This is a location that the story will take you to, but you can also come here before then to snag this weapon. Be warned, it is heavily guarded. When you make it past the enemies, head to the office on the top floor to find this little gun. This next gun may not look like much, but it has been paired with some potent mods that allow it to fulfill the role of the last-ditch savior. Its soft target rounds can let you take out animals quickly if they sneak up on you, but the biggest draw card for this weapon is the Reload All mod. When you reload this gun, every gun in your inventory is reloaded at once. This can let you reload rocket launchers, shotguns, LMGs, any weapon with the speed of a tiny sidearm, perfect for when every other weapon has run dry. You can unlock the lethal dose by completing the treasure hunt titled The Mongoose and the Man in Costa del Mar, southwest of the Monteros farm. Once you've followed the quest through and defeated the mongoose, you will be able to open the stash inside the main house to unlock the weapon.
Got to be done with this place. And mongooses.
This Scorpion automatic pistol can be unlocked very early on the starting island, but it stays valuable long after you reach the mainland. The El General comes with explosive rounds, which makes it a perfect sidearm to equip when you get behind the wheel, or if you're attacking a helicopter that just has a teeny bit of health left. You can unlock the El General by clearing the FND munitions storage bunker, and then descending the ladder to the room at the bottom. Open it with the key and your new gun is inside. Before we wrap up, let's finish off this whole list with a bang. If none of these have been quite to your destructive taste, the El Caballero is a grenade launcher that holds nothing back. This weapon is locked away in the Fi Escudo steel plant in the northwest of Madrugada. Once you have the key, you can open the storage shed on the back of the main building to unlock it. This grenade launcher has a surprising lack of bullet drop as its projectiles hurtle through the air, and provides the added bonus of coating the ground in fire. So if any enemies do survive the first blast, they'll still be in plenty of danger. This is great for taking out vehicles, groups of infantry, or just low-flying helicopters. These were our picks, but there are nearly 50 unique weapons in total, as well as the standard weapons that you can modify to suit your needs more specifically. So, check our wiki guide for a full list of weapons that you can find across Yara. For more, check out how to unlock and pet every amigo, and everything that's new in Far Cry 6. For everything else, stick with IGN.